Have you ever paid attention to the different names of perfumes? What different shades of your eyeshadow palette are called? Because sometimes they seem very intentional. This is part 2 of my series Spiritual Tips to add more whimsy and magic into your everyday life. And today we're going to be talking about glamour magic and being intentional with your beauty routines. Magic can be very mundane. It doesn't always have to be this dramatic moment of casting a spell or doing a ritual. It can just be simply putting some cinnamon on your coffee in the morning to add more luck to your day. This kind of mundane magic is very underrated. I've been a nomad for the past couple of years, so I didn't get the chance to have an altar. So these kind of mundane magic things keep me in tune with my practice, and I feel like it matches for a lot of people who have busy schedules or who travel a lot. If you share your space with roommates or with friends and you kind of want to keep your practice just to yourself, it's a good way because no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know that you're using these everyday items with intention unless you tell them. Anyway, back to the point of this video. So the topic is going to be glamour magic and using your beauty routines in an intentional way. The first thing that I want to talk to you about glamour magic is mirror work. I feel mirror work is the most approachable way to practice glamour magic because everybody has a mirror in their house. One thing that you should always keep in mind around mirrors is that mirrors are literally portals to the divine. So whatever energy you reflect on that mirror is going to reflect back to your reality, because that mirror is a portal to everything, to the lower and higher dimensions, to the ugly and the pretty. Whatever you will speak about yourself in front of the mirror is going to be reflecting onto your aura, onto your energy field. Be very careful on what you say in front of your mirror, especially about yourself and your life. You should be always using words of positive affirmations and self-worship in front of the mirror. Even if there is something that you're not fully satisfied with in the way that you look, let's say your skin is acting out, don't say, oh my god, my skin looks so bad. Say, my skin is healing, my skin is getting better. Because in that way you're still acknowledging there's something you want to work on with your appearance, but you're not manifesting it to yourself. You're saying it's getting better. Also, when was the last time that you stood in front of your mirror and you said to yourself, I love you, I'm so proud of you, you are a goddess, you look so beautiful? These kind of things, they have a big impact on you and you might not realize it. Let's imagine you're having a very bad day and you go to work and you say to your work friend, I feel so bloated today, I feel so ugly, like my makeup was not working out. And then they look at you and they say, but you look so perfect today, what do you mean? That is because you said negative things about yourself in front of the mirror. So now you feel bad about yourself, but other people necessarily can't see it. It's just the way you feel. You feel more insecure, you feel more like you want to hide yourself. But replacing that negative talk with positive talk, they're gonna see the same positive traits about you that you were speaking to yourself about. That was the wind. The second thing that I want to talk about today with glamour magic is using colors with intention. Every color has a spiritual and magical correspondence and its own frequency, and you can use that in your advantage in your makeup, your clothes, even the color of your hair, the color of your nails. Anything that you put on your body is going to be affecting your mood and your energy for that day. You can use black for protection, pink for self-love, blue for serenity and peacefulness. There has actually also been a study about how we tend to trust people more when they're wearing blue. You can use violet for strong intuition, green or gold for prosperity or wealth, red for power and confidence. The list goes on and on. Let's say today you want to feel more creative. Just pick an orange or a yellow item to wear on you. Dress it in front of your mirror with the intention of boosting your creativity for that day. Very simple. I'm gonna put a list of different correspondences in the screen so you can screenshot and save some of the correspondences of these colors. I like to use these colors in my makeup. For example, if I want to attract wealth and luxury, I put gold glitter on my eyelids. If you want to feel more powerful and confident, use a red lip. If you want to feel more intuitive, a very powerful way to use color magic is putting violet on your eyes, because it's literally on your eyes. Your ability to see beyond the veil is going to be so much more powerful. Moving on to the next tip, which is using scents and perfumes. This is actually a very potent and powerful way to affect the way that you feel about yourself and how other people perceive you as well. Scent is a very underrated use of magic. We naturally associate different experiences, memories, and characteristics with certain scents. It's like psychological. We literally spray it on our aura. Even when it's invisible, it becomes so real. It's like speaking without using your words, because every time you go closer to someone, they have a certain experience about your energy. So all herbs, plants, and any other ingredients used in perfumes have magical and spiritual correspondences. Get to know the ingredients and key notes of your everyday perfume and see what kind of spiritual properties they have, so you can use that with intention. Use your perfumes to attract and align with things that you desire, or just to be perceived in a certain way. I pulled up some popular perfumes and their correspondences in case this is something that you use, and also just as an example. So Miss Dior by Dior has the keynotes of rose and lily of the valley, and these are both associated with love, attraction, and healing, sensuality. Especially spraying that on your heart center is a beautiful way to intentionally attract loving and healing energies, and also just to feel more love for yourself and for your life. Another one that's quite popular is Gucci Bloom by Gucci. It has notes of jasmine and tuberose. Jasmine and tuberose are both associated with magnetism and sensuality, and jasmine is generally associated with prophetic dreams and psychic abilities. It gives me a lot of Pisces energy for some reason. I feel like Pisces people would like this combination of things, of boosting your intuition, boosting your psychic abilities, and also leaning into your magnetism and your sensuality. Jasmine is also used for attracting luxurious experiences and for money attraction. Do with that what you will. Another quite popular perfume is YSL Opium. YSL Opium has keynotes of coffee, vanilla, and floral notes, I think from white flowers. Vanilla gives sweetness. Vanilla gives you charm. And coffee, if you use coffee in any spell, it's gonna speed up the process. So if you use that perfume or another perfume with those keynotes, you can use it with the intention of attracting your manifestations to you faster and attracting more sweetness into your life as well, and to feel more charming, to feel more sweet towards others as well, and to make others more sweet to you. You can also use and activate any skincare, hair care, body care products, even cleaning products that you use on your everyday basis if you look up the ingredients that they have and what are their magical correspondences. The lavender in their body wash for spiritual protection or for serenity. The rose water in your facial toner for love and for beautiful magnetism. Use the orange blossom in your hand soap to feel more creative, especially if you do something with your hands. You can also use orange blossom for luxury and money attraction as well. Let me know if you want me to dive deeper into this topic of using different correspondences and herbs, because I actually used to be very into kitchen witchery, and I was using a lot of these ingredients in my cooking and in my cleaning and everything. So I could go on and on about this topic actually. But now moving on back to perfumes, I wanted to tell you this one story. When I was visiting Santorini, I found one shop that had all these perfumes. They had these perfumes that were inspired by Greek gods and goddesses, and obviously I was like, do you have one with Aphrodite? And I found it, I smelled it, and I was obsessed. I feel like it was what I would imagine Aphrodite smells like. The strongest keynotes of this perfume was apple and this musky vanilla. Vanilla is associated with sweetness, charm, good luck, and also love attraction. Apples have the correspondence of prosperity, gratitude, and fertility. I thought to myself when I saw this perfume that this perfumer must have been a witch to know exactly what to put in the Aphrodite perfume. I remember I used it the first few times when I was still in Greece, and I actually felt different when I put it on. I felt like I was more light, I was feeling more loving, and I feel like I was attracting more eyes on me. And I was thinking, is it the perfume? Because I didn't even really activate it. I was just thinking I want to use it in honor of Aphrodite. Anyway, I started to use this perfume at work to allure my clients. I was saying to myself when I sprayed it on, I was saying, I am charming, I am sweet. All the clients today want to take care of me and they can't wait to use all their money on me. I felt like my mood changed immediately when I sprayed this perfume on me. The amount of times that the men at the club would compliment my smell so much, it was shocking, but not surprising. Every time that would happen, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. So many times that when I got up close to them, they'd be like, so obsessed with how I smelled, and they'd be like, what is this perfume? It's like you're putting a spell on me. And I'm like, yeah. After that, I really started taking these perfumes seriously. I realized the potency that they have after I had that experience with this specific perfume. Anyways, moving on, I think this is the most important part of any kind of beauty routines, and it's also very underrated, and this is inner work. The most powerful magnetism and allure comes from inside of you. It comes from having a clear conscience and for having good karma. You can be literally the most beautiful person outside, but if inside of you is rotten, you will also look like that. If you're looking for effortless and glowy beauty, you need to also make sure that the inside of you is beautiful. If your soul is full of negativity, you will never truly know the potential that you have. This doesn't mean that if you are struggling mentally, or if you're grieving something, or if you're going through hard times in your life and you tend to be in a more negative space, this doesn't mean that that will make you ugly, because that is not about your soul. That is just what you are going through. This is about having good intentions, doing good, being good to your community and your lovers, your friends, being honest and having honest intentions. Also finding ways to work on yourself, because the true glow comes from within. You can never conceal an ugly spirit. Here's my glamour magic tips for today, and enjoy these tips. Have fun with your looks and expression of yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave me a like and subscribe to see more content like this.